It's your boy, OG Bamm. We early, y'all. Get on up in here, man. We got 3 minutes before 5 o'clock. Let's get up in here, man. I'm looking at this Rose Bowl. Florida, man, and Oklahoma State, man. Check this out. Florida State and Oklahoma, man. Florida just scored a touchdown, 18-17. Got a man down right now. I'm waiting on that Cowboy game. So we ain't going to be in here long because that Cowboy game is something I really want to pay attention to, y'all. Y'all tap on up in here, man. Let's get this raffle for yesterday's prop T-shirt and hat. But we can announce the winner tonight, man, and get it out there. 2 people that tapped up in here. Hey, check this out. Before I start my live, I always started off like this. Shouts out to Kev Mack and the Mac Heads and the Maniacs. To the Hood Postman. To the Maroon Goons. Cartoon Fire to Avalon. OG Gangsta and anybody else that's real on these platforms in YouTube land. Hey, no bustism, fakeism allowed. You're being dismissed and deleted up in this yard. This is a free zone of no bustism, y'all. We do not do fakeism or bustism here. Tap on in here, man. Thursday night questions and answers. I got my Miller's High Life. Get your drink. Let's enjoy this Thursday. Y'all tap on in here, man. All I see is 2 people. Y'all got to get up in here now. There's 7 up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Get on up in here. Tap on in, man. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do, man? Talk to me. LA boy, OG Bamm. Gonna add me into that raffle today, my baby. My B-Day, give me a shout out. Happy birthday, happy cake day, C-Day to LA boy. Into that raffle, man. I'm writing the names down. We need 20 more people, man. Who want to win? Who want to win tonight, man? $3 to $5 in the raffle. Watch this. When I write the names down, number 1 is up in here. Front liner number 1. No busters or fake them live for sure. Listen what we're saying. I'm writing the names down with people here. Cash App is there. Let's make it happen. Oklahoma got that ball, though, y'all. So how old you are? What's your age, LA boy, if you don't mind letting the world know, brother? You enjoying your day, though? Wolf called Fred. Shouts out to the Wolf called Fred. Hey, check this out, man. My boy Corey McHenry sent me a picture of the prettiest 67 convertible coupe I done seen in a long ass time. On them Doves and the Vogues, that motherfucker clean with beat in that motherfucker. I was kind of jealous. I ain't a jealous type of dude, but it's clean. Going to work, my man. Graveyard OG Bamm. Enjoy your day, brother. Tomorrow Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Cowboys tonight. Hey, watch this, David. And I'm going to end this show early just to get in there. We're going to do this raffle. If 20 more people get in here, I'm going to call me a winner. But it's Thursday night, man. Questions and answers. All late night. Every 6 o'clock live is question and answer. You know, somebody tapped into me, man, and said I've been rambling and babbling, man. Saying it's going down. No, it ain't going down. Frontliners ain't letting it go down. We got Blade up in here. Cowboys should take the crown. There you go. There you go, number 1. I can't talk bad about you, but I don't know about all that, man. But they should win. They should beat the Titans. My nephew said they playing Tennessee. Tennessee. Watch this, man. After leaving the doctor today, I tapped into something, right? And I understand why we got haters, man. The people to get on their shows and say they ain't with they on some grown man shit. Let me enlighten you to what grown men's do. Salute to you too, Solo. Grown men's. Tap it in. I like that. Grown men's don't belittle another grown man. Grown men's don't talk about grown men's and grown women's kids that ain't his. Grown men's don't do little boy shit. And I'm always say this, man. I don't care how people feel about it. Corey McHenry up in the house. Happy New Year's to you. I just was talking about that pretty coupe you got, brother. That thing clean. Brother Nightman. Salute to you too. Check this out, man. If you start gangbanging, you in your 20s, your late teens, 18, 19, in your 20s, you ain't on no grown man shit. You on some wannabe shit. You emulating what a youngster do. Gangbanging was meant to start gangbanging at 18, meaning as a kid. I started gang banging in 1971. I was 12 years old. If I wouldn't have went back to prison, I mean, not back. If I wouldn't have never went to prison, y'all, my gang banging career would have stopped. When I got to prison, my gang banging activities resurfaced. My gang banging career went back in. Because that's all in prison. That's all. You ain't no players in prison, man. There's a whole lot of players in prison, but ain't got no girl. Whole lot of players that don't go on visits. I was a gang banger that went on visits. Let me share this with y'all too, man. In that penitentiary, we used to go on visits. Hit that like button to support this realism. OG Bamm Spills. Thank you, number one. You go in that visiting room in the penitentiaries, man. A lot of them up north cats used to get mad at us because they girls like the Crips. Oh, that's them Crips right there. We come up in there, man, in them red line of DCs, our primitive zone, our Monte Carlo zone, them Poobas, the Cortezes, some Croker Sacks, on some gang banging behavior, you know, with their tie, right? And they was infatuated with it. So when you see these dudes on social media claiming they're G, you can't be no G with a 15-year in gang activity. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's quite obvious you're nobody when you was somebody, thought you was somebody. I'm just keeping it respectful and keeping it 100. I ain't, watch this, man. I'm always call a ball and strike a strike. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all come on with this raffle, man. Let's make it happen. I got 5 people in here. We need 20 more people. I'm writing the names down when the cash apps come through. After I get 20 more people, when we have 25 people, I'm gonna take this elf hat off. I'm gonna put them names in the hat. And whatever name come out, that's the winner. All right, watch this. I'm gonna give y'all some good news too. The boy hit me on my earlier live before I went to my doctor's appointment. My t-shirt, man, dude, they're doing my t-shirts. He said, man, I'm gonna bring the shirt to you tomorrow to look at about 10:30. And I hope they right. If they right, I'm gonna have a whole lot getting made, right? I'm ready to put this, watch this t-shirt out there, man. I hope y'all support him and want to get him. Y'all ask for him, so I'm trying to get him. I'm a man that got a whole lot of humbleness in him today. I'm not with that bullshit. Northern California, Sacktown, 916 Gordon Block Crips, and Northern's in the house. Salute OG Bamm in the live chat. Thank you. Right back at you, man. Right back at you. See, that's what I'm talking about. We don't have haterism in here. Let me see that hat, OG Bamm. You see it, baby. You see it, LA Void. You see it. You see it. You see it. Go to that lid, man. Hey, the lid got in the South Bay Galleria, man. The lid got some of the best hats I've seen. But I roll up in that Slauson swap meet and search for a hat. One time I found a proper elf hat in the Slauson swap meet, bought it. But now I'm looking for some tennies to match the hat. Couldn't find the tennies to match the hat and took the hat back, got my money back, man. You understand what I'm saying? But check it out. What y'all want to talk about tonight? Fly shit. There you go, LA boy. Thank you. What y'all want to talk about tonight, man? Throw a question at me and end of this raffle. Let's make it happen, man. Who want that? Who want that Crenshaw hat and that Crenshaw shirt? It's the marathon give, baby. The raffle is in. We got another raffle. When it's gonna be announced on the 20th. But this raffle I started yesterday. If we would have had 25 people that submitted to the raffle, contributed to the raffle, a winner would have been announced. So let's make it happen tonight, man. Solo, Far West in here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get up in here, man. We got 13 people up in here, Blade. Number one. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen tonight, man. It's Thursday, man. Because I know y'all don't want to be interrupted watching Cowboys tonight. How many Cowboys I got in the chat tonight? How many Cowboy fans I got in the chat, man? Y'all shout it out to me, man. What's going on, man? Tell me about it. I'm waiting on you. You got this questions and answers, man. This ain't storytelling tonight. This questions and answers. Y'all got to come with some questions, man. Let's not be afraid. This ain't 8-yard, baby. Come with it, man. Run to it. Don't run from it. Let's be about it. Let's not shout it. Let's be about it. You understand what I'm saying? Oklahoma trying to do their thing, man. They might try to come back and beat Florida State. I don't know. I'm going with Florida State. Who y'all going with? A wolf called Fred. What was the longest amount of time that you spent in the hole? I spent 35 days in that thing. Worst man ever. Watch this, man. The longest I spent in the hole was 39 months. Corey McMillan say, I'm a Denver fan. Cowboys for the win. Charles Johnson, was you in prison? Rogie Buster from East Coast, from the East Side. Yeah, that's Speedy Crummy. Watch this, man. Speedy, OG Bus gave me a picture. He don't even like you calling him Buster. It's Bus. Watch this. He gave me a picture of Salty. He gave me a picture of my big homie Salty, man. They was in TS together. He gave me a picture of my homie Salty, man. Me and Bus was in Solidad together at New Folsom. I remember when him and Lala got into the New Folsom on the D-Yard. Struggling for power, man. Bus didn't like getting up under that bench, but he had arms like a motherfucker. Back on him, scared cow. You understand what I'm saying? Bus is a solid older homie. A solid older homie, man. I give him his props. We used to really chop it up in Solidad, right? But my longest time in that hole, Fred, was 39 months, man. Sought on the police. I ain't never did less than a 15-month shoot. But in the pen, when you go to the hole, I got a thing called middle-laden factors. If you had a shoot before you got a whole lot of write-ups, you're going to get some extra time being up there. Was you close to Yellow Ice, the West Side Paru? Check this out, Wolf. Keith Duncan is my partner. Keith Duncan is my partner. He painted his house after his mother died. I was trying to get in contact with him to see if I can get that paint job. You feel what I'm saying? Keith Duncan is my partner, Yellow Ice. Yellow Ice ended up being Eddie Murphy bodyguard, man. I remember I talked to him. OG Lump, Charles Evans from West Side Paru was in the pen with me. He was doing a violation. Hey, Von, how you doing? He was doing a violation. And Crazy from Raymond's. Crazy on my boy. But check it out. And Lump, OG Lump, Charles Evans on the phone. I came in the day room. I was coming out to shower. He said, man, somebody want to holler at you on the phone. And it was Yellow Ice. Let me tell you the first thing Yellow Ice said to me. Now, I'm going to show you how people from the opposite side talk about, as people call it, they ops, and show you the respect they have for their ops. As soon as I got on the phone, Keith Duncan, Yellow Ice did this. He said, man, I hear you with that blackness, and even though you push that crib line. He gets that from his homeboys. Me and Yellow Ice was real tight. He met Centennial. When we went to school, we was always cool. When we was in juvenile hall with each other, right? Keith was a big old skinny dude. When he went to YA, he got on swole, right? He took one of my homeboys' bra, Craig from the Pocket Bra, Sandy Farmer out of West Side Paru. But anyway, I get out of jail. He get out of jail. We both he 19, I'm like 18. He trying to be the figure, taking LB and putting in position in Paru. And I'm trying to be the bully, Mac Washington. I'm trying to be the figure in my generation because my homies Lebo and them and Joe Bo and Bohead and them and Kirk and them was younger than me and Big Pete and them. So I'm trying to be the general. So me and Keith and them, we going at it. I remember we having a meeting at El Segundo Park, man, when the homie Norm got killed from Corner Pocket. My homie Scrab, little brother, Norm was a good cat. You at work, you on your break, Yvonne, enjoy the show then. Enjoy the show. Check it out. So anyway, when they come off El Segundo thinking they finna enter front hood, only thing they seen was Bamm standing in the middle of the street busting. Boom, 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 boom. I make them bust at you and get up out of there. Now watch this one, man. About 2 or 3 weeks after that, I'm coming from a party one night. I lived on a cul-de-sac. It was a dead-end street. But I'm finna put my car on the grass instead of putting it in the garage like I used. My cousin gave me a 6'3" Chevy, clean the motherfucker. Instead of putting it in the garage, I'm gonna park on the front line, lay it. I didn't lay it. But I see some lights coming down my street. Some said, man, see a little car coming down the street like 2 in the morning. I'm just getting in. There shouldn't be nobody pulling in. It was Yellow Ice and his homies. All I seen was Pirates hats, man. And there's 79 wriggles he had, right? I jumped on the ground. I walked out the crawl to my little sister's bedroom. I said, man, open up the sliding window. Somebody then told them Bamm lived on the street, just so happened they didn't know what house. But they was looking to bust on Bamm. They was looking for Bamm. About 2 or 3 months after that, I'm selling water now. I'm low-key. I'm falling off out of game bank, getting to that player thing. My big homie Denny Mo pull up. He said, man, get an 8-ounce bottle ready. Somebody come to get it. Guess who came and got it, y'all? Yellow Ice. And we rekindled our friendship where we was no longer enemies. We got back cool. And Denny Mo played a role in that because it wasn't about red and blue that day. It was about getting some money. But I had a pistol there and everything, but I had to respect what the big homie said. You understand what I'm saying? And Yellow Ice was a solid brother, still is a solid brother, and a reputable West Side Paru. Watch this, man. Any Paru I speak on is reputable from their neighborhood, man. Any blood I speak on is reputable from their neighborhood. I'm not finna speak on no busters from no neighborhood, man. I'm not even finna ask a question. If somebody asks me about somebody and people's a buster to me, I might not have a hell of an opinion of them, and I won't answer that question. Just keeping it real. What's good, big homie? Did you know a due time with Big Rebo? I knew Big Rebo, but I never did time. While we was in the pen, we was in different pens. Hey, once I became a level 4, man, it was hard for me to get back on that level 3 yard. Then when I ended up getting back on level 3 yard, I beat the shit out of police and never left the 4 yard. If I was to go back to prison today and they stored my points over, I still gonna have the same amount of points, damn near the same amount of points I had before I left. I paroled almost 300 some points. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather do my time on the level 4 yard anyway. But me and Rebo, we didn't run together. We didn't cross each other paths on the streets and all that. Rebo was a figure from Park Village. The dude I ran with from Park Village was Winston. Shout out, brother. Tommy Wayne. Tommy Wayne was a player dude, but he was with the Crip business. We checked money together. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, watch this, Wolf. Me and Tom Slick became friends. Last time I seen Tom Slick, man, I came down from the pen and went to Compton Court. And Tom Slick was a khaki trustee in the county. He was in the holding tank. We shook hands and popped it. Me and Tom Slick had problems at Centennial, man. What? Because I was a Crip and I was in front of it and he was West Side Paru. Our problem was over a female named Gail Washington. They gave a dance one night at Centennial, called a sock out. I'm up in the dance. Tom Slick asked to dance with her. She said, ask my man Tom Slick disrespect me. I filed on Tom Slick. Frank Petaway, Rick and Bobby Frazier up there. They said, y'all ready to do this? They getting them ready, doing all that. My homie LaSalle was there. I was standing right by my big homie LaSalle, Aaron Dean, and Ray Miller, and Lil Watts, rested in peace. Lil Watts' girl was Terry Carter's wife at the time, Lillian. That's my big home, bro. I got a lot of love for Terry Carter's wife, Lillian. Right? And Vicky Gale and them all of them in there. Frank Petaway from West Side probably was a big old dude, but he did not want to see LaSalle. And he knew if he'd have put hands on me, thought he was going, I wouldn't have ran. But LaSalle had my back. LaSalle was gonna pick up my slack. And that's what my big homie did. You feel what I'm saying? I got another big homie. I rarely seldom say his name, Freddie Upshaw, man. I remember one time I was arguing with a dude. Freddie Upshaw, my big homie, he's from the pocket. Freddie Upshaw gave me some experiences in life I cherish it today. Freddie Upshaw used to go with Mike Stone's cousin. PJ in the building, Smokey with Sam show. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Hey, watch this, Fred. I love what you just shoot. Shoot the cash app. Show some appreciation. That's what Kev Mack told me. Say ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know, a little help, a little bit of nothing, do everything. Get a guy dinner or something. But check this out, man. When I was about 13, I was hanging in Pocket Hood, right? How much time, I'm going to answer that right now, then get to the story. How much time have I done all together? 28 years and about 10 months. But altogether, I did 37 years, man, in about 8 months. And when I put it all together, because when I came home, guess what? I was only out 45 days. I got busted with a half a gallon of water. Jumped right back after doing all that long time. I jumped right back on the streets. My homie give me a half a gallon of water, Mike T, some nutty. I'm 2 minutes from where I'm gonna take this water to. And the dude that's driving the Blazer, he drunk, I'm drunk. We don't see the police till we get to Stockwell and them. They put the lights on. So ain't this a bitch? First thing came out my mouth, I said, hey, homie, don't worry about nothing. You ain't going to jail. Just my water. As soon as the police took us out the car, I don't say nothing. He don't say nothing. They searched the blazer, found the Halligaffin water, cuffing us up. We sitting on the curb. I said, man, you can uncuff him. That's mine. My homie Hook from Nutty Block put 500 on my books. I kept it solid. I wasn't gonna let him go to jail. He married to my cousin right to this day. And I got a lot of love for him. I'm gonna ride my own, man. I came in that era, man. If it's yours, claim it. Both of y'all ain't got to go to jail. I'd rather have them on the streets than have them in prison. I went right back to prison. I was smiling while the Grey Goose going to the reception center. As soon as the Grey Goose pulled up in that reception, that smile turned into a frown, man. I couldn't believe I was here. They get everybody off the bus. When they asked me my name, next thing I know, they put me in a cage. Told me I still owe the shoe program. I just didn't want to go back to the penitentiary they had sent me to. I didn't want to go back to Tehachapi, right? And get clowned, not just by homies, but by COs. I ended up going to Salinas Valley. But anyway, man, back to this thing. When I was about 13 years old, Freddie Upshaw was messing with a girl, bad little female named Pam, Michael Stone, them cousin. Check this out. I slapped Pam on the ass. Pam was like 4 or 5 years old. I slapped on the ass. I'm trying to crack me an old broad. I'm trying to see if she a cougar. Where Chino or Roscoe's OG centers. Chino is the only California OG reception center, man, for down south. Vacaville was the reception center for up north. Roscoe, Delano, Quentin, and all them, those is new reception centers. But anyway, man, I disrespected Pam because she tried to roar up at me like, motherfucker, don't hit me on my ass. I'm like, bitch, who think you talking to? This little Bamm. I was going by the title Lil Bamm. All the time she go in the house, man, see Mama Stone or auntie. Next thing I know, I see my homie pull up in that 60. He had a rust-colored 65 Mustang, clean as a motherfucker. He pull up in it. And he used to let me drive it, let me sit on phone booths and drive the car around the corner, go to the store, do all that, right? That was one of my favorite big homies. Freddie Upshaw got right out the car, man, and started putting hands on me. Not in my face, body shots. I'm like, damn, cuz, what's up? First, I'm thinking he playing. I'm trying to do this with him. Is this the big homie? He started hitting me hard in the motherfucker. When he seen I couldn't handle it, he said, come here, man. We sat on the porch with his girl, Pam. And he told me, he said, man, that's my girl. And I learned right then, be careful who you talking to and be careful who you disrespect. Because you don't know who they know or who they fuck with. Me and Pam ended up getting super tight later on in the game. Because Mike Stone first rights, Cammy was like my big sister and they was tight. And me and Pam got tight. I never messed with her because I don't fuck behind my homies. So if my homie used to mess with a girl, I don't care how old I was or whatever. We meet up later on in the game. I don't want her to be my woman. I don't want her to make me her man. We don't put the choosing shoes on, man. I do not mess with my homies' girlfriends, man. If I'd have knew that was Freddie Upshaw woman at that time, I wouldn't have said nothing ignorant to her, and I sure wouldn't have slapped on her ass. You understand what I'm saying? But listen to me. But yeah, Sands, Chino, when I first went to prison, 1980, Chino was the reception center. And inmates fingerprinted at Chino. The inmate that fingerprinted me was Big Hoorah from 74 Hoover. If you kept that rule, say, man, that's the best rule to keep, man. Don't mess with your homies' girls. Because watch this, man. When homies is messing with each other, women, the woman in you is pillow talking. And guess who y'all gonna be talking about? The other dude or the other girl. And that's idle gossiping. That ain't cool. Loose lips sink ships, man. Some bros mess with dudes' homeboys to create bullshit. That's why it's a lot of crip on crip violence behind a woman. That's why it's a lot of Paru on Paru violence behind a woman. That's why gang banging couldn't die down. Because motherfuckers get stuck on that female, man. Now, I ain't trying to take nothing from no woman. Don't get me wrong. I done had a couple of crip less in my life. Blood less and all that. I never was attracted to the female that gang bang. I always had the square brawl. You square female in my life, man. And I don't care where she lived at. I'm going to see her. Whether she lived on Powell Street or any in the jungles, Nicks and Gardens. I'm going to see my woman, man. I fear no man but God, but I ain't no tough dude. God keep the armor around me, man. He protects me when ain't nobody else protect me. I ain't lived this long because I was tough. I ain't lived this long because of crippism. I'm living this long because God got me on earth for a purpose. And I'm figuring my purpose out. My purpose is to be someone in my community, but on the positive tip, not on that negative tip. You ain't gonna never see me going live, say pull up on me. Oh, that's a damn good pet peeve to have. No fucking with the homegirls. Period. Say it again, Blake. Listen to me, man. I got a whole lot of platonic relationships with my homegirls. When I go through problems with my women, I get that Magnolia Block. Then we talking about, if you ask me about Magnolia Block, it's OG set in Compton. It's Palmer now. Listen to me. I got platonic relationships with my homegirls, man, with a whole lot of females. A lot of them I call my sister, right? And when I go through problems, I think I'm having a problem with my fiance. I share my problems. I got a play sister named Tracy, man. She talk as raw as any man I ever seen, and she'll give it to me. When I be fucking up, one time me and my girl was going through it so tough, man. My girl put me out and everything. I couldn't go home for like 3 months. I'm at my play sister house, man. She like, God damn it, you can live here as long as you want, but your ass need to get up out of here feeling sorry for yourself, crying and sniveling about Barbara. Do what the fuck you supposed to do, and you won't have no problems. I rekindled. I dug deep inside of myself, man, and I took the kindness inside out of me and made it happen. And me and my girl ain't had no more motherfucking problems. I'm home and I'm happy. I'm happy. He say, was you cool with me and Pop from Bonnie? Come on, man. That's my big homie Renee McGowan's nephew. I looked at me and Pop with Daddy Frank McGowan. That's my big homie. Me and Pop get money. Me and Pop was always been about his hustling. He a lot boy. I used to love going on the lot. You understand what I'm saying? I love going on that lot. Grown man crippin'. Can I say that, OG? That's how I call it. Say it again, man. That's grown man crippin'. Watch this, man. I'm telling people tell me to watch shit, right? On TikTok, YouTube. I don't watch a whole lot of people's shit because I don't like fake shit. And I see a comments out, man. This dude, he know everybody. He was one of them get along crips and a smoker. Let me share this with you, man. When I smoked dope, you couldn't even tell I smoked dope. I stayed fresh. I kept a vehicle, and I ain't fuck with a female that got high. I didn't live with my mama. I lived with my mama, although I lived with a woman, man, because my mom used to always say, don't take all your clothes to the girl house, because she put you out, you got to run back home. Now I got all my clothes in my baby house because I got to be there. Gerald Parker, that 62 man power had wasn't it clean? One of the cleanest 60 dudes under my little homie, little Cherry 62. I ain't never seen another one cleaner. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never seen another one cleaner. Manpower had a tight 62, man. Right? Manpower was a solid brother. You know, a lot of people, watch this. A lot of dudes didn't like Manpower based on who his uncle was, because Manpower was getting money at a young age. So they wasn't hating because he was a Damu. They was hating because he was chasing money. I knew his homie Wizard, resting in peace. Lot boy, OG Lot boy. Wizard got money. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. We got to always remember that you can't get caught up. Don't live no life you ain't willing to get caught up in. I don't never want to get caught up behind a piece of pussy. Right? Have I been caught up behind it? Hell yeah. But I know numerous dudes laying in the cemetery today, right, behind the girl they was messing with. Listen to me, man. Behind the girl they was messing with. Watch this. I need that. You gonna get that, Corey. Make Henry believe that. But listen to me, man. When you fuck behind your homeboys, that's a problem, man. That's a real problem. You understand what I'm saying? But back to what I was originally saying. When I seen that comment this dude was saying on this show, you know, I laughed at it, right? So I ain't ashamed of nothing I ever did in life, man. I ain't got no problem telling the person I used to have an addiction one time in my life. My only addiction today is myself. I'm addicted to Bamm. I'm addicted to making Bamm happy. I'm addicted to being positive. I'm addicted to doing the right things in life. Not going backwards, but going forward. See, most people can't say that. I ain't put no period in front of my life. I put commas because I'm going to keep it pushing. I learned from my mistakes. God gave me the mistakes for a reason. Adversity don't pose to break you, supposed to give you strength. It's supposed to build you. Did you do time with Marcus Dunn? Me and China Dog was never on the same yard, but we was in the pen together. He on the streets now, man. I got a lot of love for Marcus Dunn and Cynthia now. And his sister Sylvia resting in peace. You understand what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for him. That's Stanley Homie from the park. You feel me? Somebody that helped put the park on the map. My man broke up with his girl. That would be my homegirl. I wouldn't even try to get at her. That's just me. That's me too, man. Watch this, man. A lot of my homies that's rest in peace had some fine ass females. I became their brother, not just their homie. If they needed me, I'm there for them. But I ain't never tried to pop at none of my homeboys' girls, man. Now I ran across some females that knew dudes that I didn't run with. And I ended up talking to them, woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Only an insecure man can admit his mistakes and flaws for real. Say that, man. Can't admit to them. And it's a lot of them. They just waiting on the real one to put it out there. But I done met a lot of females and ended up being with them. They done told me, woo, 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 here, woo, woo. Yeah, I know what's up. But they used to be my dude. Well, I didn't run with dude. I just know dude. That can be my woman. But watch this. I also be careful that I didn't also backstep, say, man, I'm cool, man. I ain't gonna pursue this. Hey, you ain't called me, Bamm. Hey, we good. We can be friends. I like that R. Kelly type of shit, that homie love a friend shit. I like that to a certain degree. Watch this, man. When I come home, my homeboy died, Cabo. And that's when I debuted. I was out like a few days before the funeral. Didn't nobody know I was out. I'm at the house, hibernating. My girl kept saying, get your ass on that 14, go to LA, do something, man, because all you're doing is jumping in your Jaguar, just riding around Lancaster, around the corner, because I wasn't even familiar with Lancaster, right? So I go to the funeral, I wake up that morning, I'm finna see my homie Dog and Weavy them from the first time, my little homies, and I had to go to the funeral to see Lil Cabo. So I get to the funeral, I take one of my little homegirls I used to fuck with, right? But I see another homegirl that I always had eyes for, right? And the girl that I let ride to the funeral with me got mad. Hated me, man. Because I was at the funeral popping that baby. You feel what I'm saying? I was popping that buttermilk. You understand what I'm saying? And me and buttermilk ended up being in a relationship, right? Relationship didn't last. Just, it ran its course. You know what I mean? That's the first one I took to Vegas. It ran its course, man. We came back in Vegas, and I pulled up right in front of the house, let her get her luggage out the trunk, and I kept it pushing. You understand what I'm saying? Bam. I'm gonna send you some cigars. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I like that. Man, make him be all right. Let me have that. Let me roll that coupe. Let me come to Bakersfield and drive that coupe. Hey, I drive that coupe. Michelle Obama might end up being my woman. Listen to me, man. I love being in the chat with the frontliners and y'all, man. Y'all really bring my enthusiasm to a feverish pitch, man. I love y'all, man. But I see ain't nobody trying to hit this raffle. So I guess it's going to be like Wolf said, people just going to hit the cash app. So I'm going to sit here and wait. Florida State just scored. They up by 1, y'all, 25-26. You feel what I'm saying? But listen to me, man. Y'all throw some questions at your boy, man. Don't hide it, divide it, man. Share that shit, man. Let's share this game, man. This free game, man. Let's kick it. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen tonight, man, before this Cowboy game, man. And it's going to be on in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to keep y'all long, man. I'm going to stay here about an hour and 20 minutes, hour 10 minutes. It depends on y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen, man. Come on, I need 20 more people to get in this raffle, man. Y'all into that raffle. $35 getting that raffle, man. You wouldn't have had in the shirt today. Say Crenshaw hat, Crenshaw shirt. Shirt fly too, man. Shirt fly is a motherfucker. So into the raffle, man. Into the raffle, man. Into the raffle. We get 20 more people. The raffle gonna get called. The winner gonna get called tonight. Into the raffle, man. Let's make it happen. Fumble. It's 25-25. I thought it was 25-26. Come on, man. Y'all come. Somebody get at me with a question, man. Come on, man. I ain't gonna give a story unless you give me a question. Y'all come on with it, man. Make it happen, Captain. You understand what I'm saying? Bam. Post that picture of that coupe. Is it cool with Corey McHenry? It's a video. He got to send me a straight picture. It's a video. I can't post it. But if Corey McHenry, send me a picture of the coupe. If I can post your coupe on there. Darnell's Waters. Did you know Monster Cody? And was he cool? Sadiqi was my comrade, homie. To some, Monster Cody might have been a bully. To me, Master Cody was a soldier, right? And that's the trip, man. When you get good cats, you're gonna always have somebody speaking ill on. Master Cody was straight. If it wasn't for Master Cody, a whole lot of Crips and Bloods couldn't write a book, man. They was the first gang member that wrote a book. He's the first gang member that put a book out there. You know what, Bamm? People you don't know will support you more than the people you grew up with, no matter what color of their skin. Say that again. Tell us a story about Mo from West Side Peru. Hey, Mr. Whip, I don't want you to get upset, man. I normally answer questions when people hit my Cash App, right? And I done answered every question you can. Support the channel, brother, but I'm gonna answer that question. The Cash App up there, man. That's just me. When you throw questions at me, I want you to hit me with a Cash App, right? But I'm gonna answer that question. Mo, I seen Mo when I came home at Knob House. Mo still Mo, but when we was going to high school, man, Mo was a quiet dude from West Side Peru. Did Mo like me? Nah, but he respected me because I was a little dude. When I seen him at Knob House, I told Lamar, I went back over there because I told Lamar I wanted to see me, and Knob didn't tell me why he wanted me over there. And Mo was sitting in the car. I said, Mo? He said, what's up, man? Mo was a solid brother, man. You feel me? OG Bamm, you drop some frontliner hats and shirts. I'm on the first drop. Oh, man, what? I can't get to watch this and then some frontliners hats, but you throwing a whole lot of things at me, man, and I'm going to try to make it happen. My boy JT, man, I got a dude that wanted to do these T-shirts with me, and he ready to put this gear out there, man. He told me, all right, Wolf, I got you. I got you, Wolf, I got you. But Mo was my partner, man. Listen to me. You got solid 215. You got any Elm Street Peru stories? Hey, man, when I was in jail when Elm Street come out, and they saw us in Elm Street. But I used to mess with a girl claiming Elm Street, Shelly. Field Dolphins, Elm Street's sister, Shelly Johnson. That was my female at one time when she was living in Carmelitos. And she was straight. You understand what I'm saying? She was straight. She was straight as all outdoors, right? Now we friends on Facebooks. I try to still be friends. I try to still be friends with the females I used to, associate myself with, right? Now, I wasn't no player. I was just a nigga that chased some pretty women and some good pussy. I ain't trying to be disrespectful while I got women in the chat, but that was just me, man. You know, when I came up, man, the pretty broad want the guy with the reputation, and the guy with the reputation want the pretty broad. Whether she was a square or she was one that hung out. I just never really was into gang banging girls. You understand what I'm saying? But Mo was a solid brother, man. I don't have nothing but great admiration and respect for Mo, man. Now, somebody say, because I know all these gang members, I was a get along gang member. Check this out, man. You can ask any Peru about me, and they'll tell you, OG Bamm was with the business. Corey them cigars, smooth. What's up? Self-made. What hood in CL? I don't understand what you mean when you say what hood in CL. Put it all the way out there. Let me know what you're talking about, self-made. I hope my moderators got these trolls. Self-made. Compton, you feel I had the best female. You feel I had the best. Oh, watch this. I ain't never had an ugly woman. And I ain't never messed with a whole lot of dark females. Although my fiance is dark like me, right? But I done had some top flight bros, man. You've been surprised. Motherfuckers like, how you cracker? First of all, I ain't no dummy. I'm a handsome cat, got a whole lot of heart. And I know how to treat my woman, man. And, I went through them times in my life where I slapped a woman, disrespected her, on the front. That shit ain't cool. But I'm watch this, man. The girl, my homegirl used to go with Noonie, my best friend, sister, baby's sister, Noonie. Jobo from Front Hood, rest in peace, auntie. Noonie, hot yellow, man, about 5'10". She was always taller than me, but that was my girl, right? And Noonie one day, I said, man, how we end up fucking around? She said, I always like because of the way you dress. Man, what Folsom is a level 2 now? Folsom building 2 is a level 3, and the rest of the buildings is a level 2, right? I was in Calipatra. I was still a level 4, but Health Right 360 started having drug programs on the yard. What hood in Compton you men had the best female? Westside Piru, man. When it came to front of us, Westside Piru had her. Then the females by Crenshaw High. You understand what I'm saying? 60 had some pretty ass females. Listen to me. 60 had some bad ones. VNG got some bad ones. A-Train Gangsters got some bad females. Hoover's got some bad females. The Bottles got some bad females. Every hood got some bad females, man. It's all about your flavor. But let's listen to me. Back to Roger Choice question. Bamm, was Folsom is a level 2. It's a level 2 now. But when they came with the Health Right 360, I was still a level 4. I paroled with 280-something points. I became a junior drug counselor in the Health Right 360 program. They called us mentors, right? And they're going to send us to any pen they start their program at. And when they started it at Old Folsom, they sent me there because Old Folsom was making building 2 into a level 3. That's the only building in Old Folsom where the gunman walks with the gun. The other buildings don't have it like that. I didn't even want to go up there, man. I swear to God, the cell's too small. The cell is really meant for one person. And it brought back old memories. It walks and speak, man. It brought about the wars that I was up in that motherfucker. It was wars up there. Mac heads checking in with that front line of life. What I do, I love my wife. That's what I'm talking about. Right? But we got into it. I became a drug counselor then. It was cool, man, but it's a level 2 now. Who's the most influential Crip you ran across in prison? Big Heron, Charles Johnson. Big Heron, my big homie, rest in peace. He didn't just have influence in the Compton court. A whole lot of other Crips from other sets had a lot of respect for Big Heron. Had a whole lot of respect for Big Heron. Cutes is one. I can give you numerous of names. Cutes, Marcellus, Scary, Sumo. But the most influential one was Big Heron to me. Now, somebody else might have a different opinion or have somebody else to them. But Big Heron was that one. You understand what I'm saying? Big Heron was that one. Y'all come on with it, man. I see y'all don't want to enter this raffle, though. Don't nobody want this gear, huh? All right, I hear y'all talking. Don't nobody want it, man. I'm gonna keep it till y'all want to get up in here. But I wanted to announce the winner tonight. So it don't cost that much. I have one homie there on A-Yard. Roger Choice. A-Yard where, man? New Folsom? All right. I can't get mad at that. You know, why is he on A-Yard, Roger Choice? If you don't mind me asking. What made him want to go to A-Yard, man? Talk to me, man. Because I know you ain't a troll. I know you ain't a troll. You know, somebody say Goob got on me, y'all. Y'all hear me? Somebody say Goob humiliated me on YouTube. I do not know where dudes get this shit from they be saying. West Los Angeles has some pretty women too, especially the Mansfields. Listen to me, man. Whenever you just used to the women where you grew up at in a different city, and you go somewhere else, you see the variety is the spice of life, man. Do you still got any of the wardrobe back in the days where they still make biscuit toes, ace deuces, golf hats? I had an OG green golf hat, Fred. I did a video with the motherfucker on an interview with Kel Mack. I got some blue Stacy Adams, biscuits. They just calling them Stacy's. I'm a reptile dude now, man. I bring them out the brief. I had my Gators on Christmas, right? Some blue Gators, man. I like wearing them cowboy boots, man. Hooked up like I got on Harley. I got the soles did. I go to Chamber, spend $50 to get my soles did. You understand what I'm saying? I wear a whole lot of suits when I go out. Whenever I do go to church with my sister, my play sister, shy girl from Hoover, Sedella, I put on a suit and a tie, man. I just can't wear jeans and tennis to the church. I get suited and booted. Yeah, just talk to me today. I was like, wow. Hey, watch this, man. At least he was honest with you. You get dudes that go to them type of yards and they call to the streets and won't tell you they on them type of yards. So at least he kept it 100 with you, Mr. Choice. You feel me? But y'all, come on, man, into this raffle, man. Let's make it happen. Furnace Crip, you know. Shit. Half a pint from 107 moving, man. That's the first homie I met with his hood tatted on his forehead. He had 107 move on his head. And he's the funniest motherfucker you know. Look at this boy, man, from Oklahoma. They trying to get it back. Florida State 32, Oklahoma 25. You understand what I'm saying? But he got life and been down 4. Man, that's, hey, check this out, man. I want y'all to understand this. Not, yeah, Fred, I wear the boots, man. Listen to me. And I don't always take my shoes to Chambers. Because my first job, I used to shine shoes at Chambers. That was a hustle. I had a shoe shine box. I used to go downtown LA and shine shoes. So sometimes when I put all my shoes out, man, and lay on the floor in my bedroom, my girl like, look at you. Put the water in my motherfucking thing and give them the spit shine they need to get, baby. You understand what I'm saying? That, at one time, that's what I wanted to open a shoe shine parlor. But back to the talking to Robert Choice. Hey, man, every dude don't run to that PC yard because they rats. Some dudes run over there because they want to go home. I understand that. That just ain't in me. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said this on numerous of lies. Lifers, when they go to the board and the board asks them if they still gang bang because they had an active, they seep out saying they was active gang members, they was fucking up. The board said, ask them, do they still gang bang? And when they tell the board they don't gang bang, the board gives them an ultimatum. Well, show us you don't gang bang. Go to the other side. The other side is the S and Y yard. Some of them dudes that went to that S and Y yard, right? I can't knock that. Something happened in their life, some tune in, they got a ring in their ear saying, hey man, I want to go home. I no longer want to go in prison. So if this is what these white folks want, I'm gonna give these white folks what they want if I can get a date. I respect their courage because they said, man, they don't give a fuck what our opinion of what we think, what they think they are. Man, I want to get a date. So hey, but I get mad at the dudes that's gang members and go there and debrief, start snitching and go to PC yards. I get mad at dudes that was on them yards and lie and say that wasn't the type of yard they was on. When they know that was the type of yard they was on because they on YouTube and want the YouTube community, the YouTube yard as they call it, thinking they was tough and they wasn't tough. So don't watch this, man. Communicate with your homeboys. Find out why he went there. He been down 4 years, so he ain't been through a whole lot. He might want to go home, man. He might want to go home. And that might be the only way he can get there. So hey man, to each his own. I ain't got the courage to go over there. When I was in the pen, no, I ain't gonna take that walk. You feel what I'm saying? I was an active gang member in prison. I ain't like, watch this, man. From Rockhead to Cuse to everybody, Kev Mack and Melly Melvin interviewed as far as gang members was in them prisons. None of them PC'd up, and we was active gang members in the pen. If you was an active gang member in departments of California, departments of corrections, and your name rang a bell, a motherfucker know you, or know of you. Now, I ain't trying to put nobody down, but when they get on this YouTube channel and trying to put it out there like they was tough, listen to me, man. Sorry, man, the frontliners, but Solo, you know me. But listen to me, man. It's a lot of dudes get on YouTube and they ain't what they profess to be. Cuse will tell you that, Rockhead will tell you that, Tim will tell you that, Cartoon will tell you that. They professing to be something they never was in prison. You understand what I'm saying? So they get mad when they expose themselves. I've never exposed nobody on YouTube. I'm not in the business of exposing. I don't work for the paparazzi or anybody, TMZ. I don't work for people. Them are the people that's going to expose you. I'm not going to expose you. But you will expose yourself when you putting 100 on it and ain't thinking ain't nobody paying attention to what you're saying. But that brother and me that went through it on Kev Mack on the homie show, I didn't put him on A yard. He put himself on A yard. And once he put himself on A yard, I step back. Yeah, he do too. Listen to me, Roger. So understand it, man. I'm a realist, man. I'm not here to create to belittle no black man, brother. We all, everybody can't walk a mile in each other's shoes, man. You feel me? Listen to LA boy, man. We all can't walk a mile in each other's shoes. Some got courage comes in all forms, shapes, and fashions, man. It takes a whole lot of courage to go to that PC yard, man. I just ain't got the courage to run to that yard. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna knock everybody that ran over there. I knocked the gang members that ran over there. I knocked the dudes that's in jail for domestic violence. I knocked dudes that run over there when you thought you was a beast on the streets, when you come straight to prison and ain't went through nothing, and you run straight to that yard. Then you try to put other people that was on that yard that wasn't on that yard. You knew they was in the penitentiary, so you said that's the pen they was in. But they said I was humiliated by the dude I'm talking about. But hey, check this out, man. Teachers on. You think he humiliated me? I'm cool with it. I stand my ground on everything. I'm on some peace shit. I ain't on that bullshit, man. I don't want no problems with nobody on earth, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because my worst enemy is me. So I know what I do. I just hope you know what you're gonna do when it's time you got to do it. I'm thinking so, brother. What you talking about, Solo? But listen to me, man. Y'all come on up in here, man. Into this raffle, man. Come on, man. I don't know. Y'all don't want this the marathon give, man. This Crenshaw hat and this Crenshaw shirt. Somebody can fit it. This is extra large, man. Let's make it happen. Shout out to the t-shirt man too, man. My shirt man, JT, man. I'm always sending a shout out to you. When he put these watch this t-shirts in my hand, y'all gonna see the cash app to him too, man. I got to throw my boy something. You understand what I'm saying? But come on, man. Now let me ask y'all this: when I get these watch t-shirts to me out here, what is y'all willing to pay for them? Y'all got to throw the price at me. I ain't trying to throw outrageous price out there. So throw the price out there tonight, man. What you'll pay for? Watch this t-shirt or watch this hoodie. Let me know, man. What you'll pay for it. What you doing for New Year's, OG Bamm? My girl got something planned and don't even want to tell me. But I'm going to tell you, at nighttime, LA boy, I'm going to be ducked and hidden. I don't like hanging out in the streets on New Year's, man. People shooting guns up in the air, bullets come down. They don't stay up in the air, man. They coming down. They going to hit something. It might not be the concrete. And I sure don't want it to hit me. I don't need you to hit me with a bullet on accident. Because if I get shot, it ain't an accident. I'm going to take it personal. You understand what I'm saying? So wherever my girl got playing, we going to have a ball. And we going to sip on some champagne and make some hell of a loving. I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. I'm going to go see my family. Bless them, man. It's facts. I'll be working. And we'll check this out, man. The next day, January the 2nd, just like January the 1st, man. Every day is a New Year's Day, man. Whenever you can wake up, it's a new day. So happy New Year's to you, LA boy. And stay working, man. Yeah, at your price, home, you would get support. Make it reasonable. Thank you, Solo. That's just what I'm going to do, too, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I was just checking. Checking ain't cheating, they say. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, this game interesting with Oklahoma and Florida State, man. It's 32-32, man. Florida State got that ball, though. It's gonna be an upset. They got 3 minutes left in this joint. You understand what I'm saying? But come on, man. Y'all come at me, man. Don't nobody want to enter the raffle tonight? Well, we good. Roger Choice, my money in the raffle. What's your name on there, Roger Choice? Because I never seen nothing come through, brother. What's your name in there? Roger Choice 20. What you just sent that? Because I'm finna put your name down now. Did you just do that? That's what I need to know. Did you just do it? But yeah, man, we got to. We got to always keep it 100. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm trying to see. Self-made. Was you tight with the Dougie Hills when you did When did they come out? I just remember, based on you saying Duck Hill, I just remember my homie Bud cousin named Tweak. That's the homie. Joker from Duck Hill, that's one of my kids. That's my little homie, man. Joker just tried to get me to start back playing basketball in the pen. He said, man, he got that Michael Jordan fadeaway. You understand? But I was better like Michael Cooper. I had that Michael Cooper fadeaway jumper. You know what I mean? Joker, C-Dog, Ace Rat from Duck Hill. A lot of them was my boys, man. My cousin from Nutty Block, his first house was on Fraley in Duck Hill. So I used to roll over there, had a home. I forgot their home girl name. I had eyes for her, but she wasn't trying to have eyes back at me. You understand what I'm saying? But I was trying to get in that 63 ship and get up in that snooty fox. You understand what I'm saying? And do what I do. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100. But I see you, Roger Choice. When it come through, I'm gonna write your name down. But I don't see your name. When did you send it? And tell me what name you sent it under, brother. You say you're in that raffle. All right. What's the name? What's the name? Tell me the name, because it got to be wrote down in here already. I got to have your name. So don't trip. I'll check it out, because I ain't see that. I remember you said that too. So tell me what name you sent it under. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm glad you're in this raffle. Don't worry about nothing. Come on with some more questions, y'all. Y'all need to know that name, Mr. Choice, if you don't mind. You know what I mean? If I can write your name down. Because I remember you said it yesterday and I ain't see it. Watch this, LA boy. Well, that name didn't come through in there. The trolls are uprising because you are running out of content. I ain't running out of content, Eastside Gaming. You might be thinking that. But I ain't running out of content. I got a whole lot of stories to tell. You understand what I'm saying? But it's when I have questions and answers, all you have to do is come with some questions and support the channel. But watch this. The trolls is uprising. Chili Willie, who was your closest Paru homie in the pen? LB, one of the founders of Paru. That's the closest one I got real tight with. And we was cool. We was super cool. Me and LB, man, we was super cool. Wack Deuce. Where you been, Wack Deuce? Where you been, baby? Where you been? I hit your phone one day, man, and something weird happened. What you doing? How you living? Talk to your homie, boy. That's Wack Deuce, y'all. That's my white boy homeboy that's cripping with the business. You understand what I'm saying? Wack Deuce is in the house tonight. But yeah, Eastside Gaming, no, man. The trolls ain't up rising talking about I'm running out of content. I ain't running out of content, brother. You might not like what's being discussed, but I ain't running out of content and I ain't trying to be funny. You understand what I'm saying? But I seen the comments you sent earlier. You feel me? Yeah, hey, do that, Roger Choice, because it didn't come through, brother. I ain't gonna play those games. Because I remember you said that last night, but it didn't come through. That did not come through. OG Traction, baby mama. I don't understand what you mean, Mama Hart. What year would you say the Crips usually stopped inside? About 90, about 94, man. We still had the unity, but it stopped in 94. The trolls are the minority, and they get dealt with. Say it again, Solo. Say it again. Michael Black, keep doing your thing, Crip. I'm trying to. Baby, make it. All right, then. I got you, Mama Harper. Running out of content. You sound like Goofy. Man, watch this. I love the frontliners, man. I'm glad. Watch this, man. Some people say things just to say it, right? Now, I ain't saying Eastside Gaming is a troll. I don't know. But when I see things like that make me question their credentials. You understand what I'm saying? Because I ain't ran out of content, man. I got a whole lot to talk about, man. Check this out. All my stories ain't going to be based on no prison shit. I got a whole lot to offer to the black community, to the black youth. I got parents in my show. These dudes on this tapping in with me as parents. So I want to give a parent something so they can give it to their kids. And that's, if you don't like that content, hey, check this out. All right, Choice, so you see what I'm at. Stay calm, Bamm. I got you back, Henry. I got you, homie. Because watch this. I definitely would go there, baby. You feel what I'm saying? I would go there, man. Watch this, man. I'm meeting some new friends in my show. Some loyal friends. And we generating something. Just get ready, man, because life's gonna be great for me and everybody that I associate myself with. You understand what I'm saying? You ever run into the Tone Bully, TP? Did I ever run into the Bully, Too Pretty Kenny talking about? The Bully was my big homie. His big brother's like 87 years old. That was one of my first baseball coaches in Little League Baseball. I love Joe James. I love Bully whole family. I was a young dude in front who can tell you, I've been up into the two-story house on 132nd at his mama's house. Yeah, I ran with the Bully. I ran with the Bully at a young age. Listen to me, man. The Bully was not just my big homie, my big brother. I missed the Bully. You only get trolls. You only get trolls when your channel is growing just like haters. I think you bluffing on more stories, OG, man. I better check some hold'em. Hey, check this out, man. I don't do no bluffing. I don't do no whooping. You just earned yourself out my business, brother. That's all I can say. See, that's my New Year's resolution. I eliminate myself from the bullshit, man. I don't do bullshit good, y'all. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. This is how, watch this. Instead of biting into this, I run from this bullshit. Come at me with some real shit. What year was you on when the Blacks and Southsiders started in 84? When the Black Southsiders was started in 84. I don't understand what you're saying when you ask me that, Wolf. I don't understand what you mean when the Blacks, I was in Old Folsom in 84, though, during the war. I was in Old Folsom in 84. Me, Cuse, and Rockhead, Sumar Scarby, James Miller, Tony Stacy. Say it again, Michael Black, as you should. Say less, homie. And that's how I do it. Hey, thank you, Chili Wood. I appreciate that. But listen to me, man. That's my get down. I'm taking Blade and Mac Henry Neal and Fred them everybody advice, man, and everybody that frontliners in here. I'm no longer finna feed into the trolls. If you want to come with some bullshit, check this out, man. You getting deleted from out of here. Man, what year Blue Magic formed? 1981. 1981. Had a cool 2.5-year run. Then CCO came, big Blue Magic, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I was Blue Magic before I was CCO. I read the Blue Magic Constitution in Tracy. Me and Cisco from Great read it together. Reese Cup put me up under it. And Reese Cup younger than me. I was being recruited for Blue Magic, man, because they knew I had influence like that. And Frog said, holla at the homie, see if you would want to be about it. Frog was from Trey Gangster. He had the yard in Tracy. And me and Frog was tight. Bam, that's when I got my first rank as a sergeant. You understand what I'm saying? I was a sergeant in the Crip Corps. I was a faithful soldier, man. I was a faithful soldier in prison. I ain't never ran from I never had the disbelief of what Crips can be. I always had the belief in what Crips can be. We just lacked in unity. We didn't lack in leadership. We lacked in unity. Because people find reasons, bullshit reasons, jealousy and all that to want to hate soldiers. Big Frog, soldier, ETG, exactly, JJ, he had the yard. Then when he left, he gave it to Mouse and made Trey Hoover. You feel me? My homie Gangster from Park Village could have had the yard, but he felt that was too much power and he didn't want to do no misleading, and I understood that. I kind of took that personal, like, man, go and take the keys, man, you from Compton. But you can't show favor. Watch this, man. When you got ranking them Crip cars in prison, you can't show favoritism to your homies because it don't look good. That's not a good look. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a whole lot of us that's biased when it comes to our homies. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just glad none of my homies ever came to the pen and we had to get on them. I'm glad everybody from Front Hood came in and stayed down for their clan. But I got homies that just ain't from Front Hood. Every Crip in prison, the yard I was on. Now, I didn't know every Crip, but every Crip on the yards I was on was my homeboys. Whether they was CCO, whether they was Blue Notes, they was still my homies. We was Crips. So I got love for Crip. I got love for Crip, man. I'm a Crip. I got love for that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how it be. Come on with some more questions, man. Y'all got your boy up in here, man, for an hour and 5 minutes, and ain't nobody touched the raffle yet. That's crazy. Do you have any homies from Front Street? Oh, man, shit, Bird Eye. Was Bird Eye from Front Street or Back Street? I know a few Front Streets. I didn't even know they had a Front Street in the Valley. Give you answer in Calipat. I sold a Front Street dude a pack of cigarettes in Calipatria. He was from the Valley. I tell myself, man, don't give me the green dot numbers for 250. Just go. I was more than keeping my cell on fat with food, right? And when I send a nigga a list for $250, nigga sent what he wanted to send me. I ain't even let the bag come in my cell. I told football, man, take this shit back to the dude's cell, man. Tell the dude I'm gonna holler when I come to the yard. I come to the yard, man. The boy like, oh, hey, Bamm. No, man, hold him up, homie. I know you a cowboy, just had a fight. That's why I've been shit. I don't do that. He's like, no, man, I was just trying to make up something because I'm finna go back to the canteen. Oh, give me my shit when you get my shit. Don't send me with parts of my shit and put the rest of the shit in the bag you think is cool. I don't even eat some of the shit you putting in the bag. And he laughed at me. He said, Marcelli said your old ass was gonna get heavy like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you came on time like you said. And Front Streets is cool with Front of us because it's an after death thing. The first time I ever heard that before I came home was from little mafioso from Fudge Town. He said, after death. Him and my little brother Inch was tight. And I heard that after death, so Front Hoods and Front Streets, we kicking in jail when we on the same yard, even though it's a hub and dub thing. We kind of create a personal relationship amongst each other because of Front Hood and Front Street. But I ain't taking nothing from Front Hood was first. You understand what I'm saying? Front Hood was first, man. I had dudes asking where I'm from. Next thing you know, they like, Front Street. No, man, I'm not from Front Street. What? I'm from Front Hood, Compton. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all come with some more of these questions, man. I'm here for a minute. It's still 32-35 Oklahoma and Florida State, man. It's a good-ass game. They got 20 seconds left. This one to be a wrap. Florida State won this Rose Bowl, y'all. That's a good-ass game. Come on, man. Y'all come with some more questions. Y'all done had your boy up in there, and I had somebody say, my content, I ain't got content. Michael Black. Cuz what was the vanguard politicians? Was they more in line with the BGFs or the Crips? The vanguards was a mixture of Crips and Bloods. The vanguards was the freedom fighters to eliminate the fake politics that the BGF was coming with. But a lot of vanguards was down moves and keyways. You understand what I'm saying? I just didn't want to be a vanguard. They had some major scrimmage with the BGFs in Tracy, man. But I knew some reputable vanguards though. Big Yak, you feel me? 430, one of the founders of it. I had a lot of love for vanguards. Some of them was solid dudes. Chief amount of Nixons. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them vanguards were some soldiers, man. They came about because Jammers was low-key bullies. They felt they can press on brothers that wasn't Jammers. Man, you just can't press on nobody. That's one thing the Crips didn't do in prison. We didn't press on people because they wasn't Crips, man. Because we knew our position. And we played our position well. Damoos played their position well. But vanguards consisted of Bloods and Crips. I just never wanted to be one. I didn't want to be nothing but what I already was when I got to prison, man. And that was a Crip. I couldn't be nothing else. I ain't never had no cut on me. I was CCO, but that ain't having no cut on me. I don't care what no motherfucker say. That's a new millennium shit when they say that. Oh, he got cut on him. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I was CCO, but when you ask me where I was from from Compton Front Hood Crip, man. I represented Compton Front Hood Crip 131% in prison, man. I had some great mentors. I always say that on my live, man. I had dudes that laced me up in there. So I knew how to play my position. I never got outside of who I was. I never thought I was more than who the fuck I was. You understand what I'm saying? I stayed down because that's what you had to do in prison. You must stay down. I'd rather be the suspect than the victim. You understand what I'm saying? That's it and that's all. Come on, man. It's hour and 10 up in here. And ain't nobody hit that raffle. But come to me, man. I see my boy Roger Choice and skirted like out the corner, man. Don't do that. Don't run from it. Run to it. Come on back up in here, Mr. Choice. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is how we gonna do this. I'm gonna have them t-shirts. The boy said gonna bring me the t-shirts. He want me to look at them, see how they did, if I can co-sign it. Did BGF ever move on you? They put a hit out on me, man, but they didn't come at me. Because Big Juan from the Valley and Catfish from Sacramento, from Stockton, they had the keys at the time. And the dudes couldn't come at me. Trolls and unbelievers are good for programming. And we mark those who cause division amongst the people. So it's good to know who they are. So let them expose themselves. That's my little homie, y'all. That's my little homie. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. That's just what trolls do. But listen to me, they called a hit on me, man. And BGF believed they killed the head, the body was gonna die. I had the yard and Tracy, they called a hit on me, but they wasn't successful. They never came at me. Once Big Mon Catfish, they was Ingram. Sky Wolf, he just did an interview with me, man. This little brother right here, y'all get to his channel, man. This little brother, I just did a 40-minute interview with this brother when I came from the doctor. Y'all get with this little brother. He trying to start a show, man. He out of New York. He finna introduce me to a front hood New Yorker, Will. He gonna introduce me to a front hood that's in New York. Y'all subscribe to this little brother's show. Scar Wolf, put your show out there, man. Did you give your show a name? You understand what I'm saying? This is a down little brother. He's seeking knowledge and wisdom, man. And this is what Bamm got to offer, man. No more, no less. What happened the time you did get blamed up? Watch this. What happened the time I did? I don't understand what you're saying, Fred. Explain that better. Say that better than what it is. But they called it on me. BGFs, they was plotting. I hit the hammer on the nail. I go to the people that I'm supposed to go to. And watch this here, man. It wasn't what it was. Even to the score. That's right. Even to the score. Y'all subscribe to this brother's show, man. But the Blue Notes came at me. They was unsuccessful. Sent a dude named Mike out of Dago with me and another cat. When somebody say, hey, Bamm, instead of turning to the voice, I turned to the knife, so I caught it. And the squabble happened. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna check you. Thank you, Fred. Check out his show, man. He's trying to start it up. He didn't interview me and Melly Mel, man. I told him he got an open door policy with me. Whenever he want me on there, I'm gonna be on there. But yeah, that's what that was, Fred. I wasn't nobody successful at coming at me, man. My Swahili name ain't a Scory for nothing, man. I'm little Scory. I'm a soldier. If I see it coming, I can deduct my business. It's easy to steal it, brother. I got whacked in the county jail by a Mexican, but I was cuffed up. When I got whacked by the Mexican, if I wouldn't have been cuffed up, nah, I'd have ate that Mexican up, man. So I'm a firm black man. I don't believe anybody that ain't black can't whoop me. I ain't gonna let nobody that ain't black beat my ass. That's just how I am, man. I had that firm belief in prison. I ain't gonna let nobody that ain't black give me a squabble and whoop my ass. You feel me? I ain't gonna let nobody, especially no white boy Mexicans. Now I ain't no racist, but I ain't no white boy Mexican whoop my ass. They got to come at me with a weapon, and I'm gonna be able to handle it. What prison were you at? Your physical best and most dominance? Tracy Charles Johnson, Tracy in New Folsom. Tracy in New Folsom, man. I was still young, buffed on, had a burpee game that was out of control. And I wasn't old as I was. But it seemed like the older I got, the better I got. Because now I can see it coming. I was more aware. I became more observant. The older I got, I became. Because when I first went to prison, I was buck wild. I wasn't paying attention. You understand what I'm saying? But what prison, that's what it was. Corey did. I'm telling you, man, the older I got, I became more observant. I knew how to solve a problem without having violence. Too black, too strong off the dribble. Say it again, baby. You understand what I'm saying? When I was in the pen, man, and my little homies tell you this, man, the ones that weren't even there with me, they big homies represented that F to the fullest. That's really my playground. You feel me? If you want it, hey man, my EP can do a whole lot of motherfucking talking. If I want to get you from, I might be in Folsom. You might be in that desert. If I want to reach out and touch you, man, my EP ain't gonna make it happen. Now they got cell phones in that motherfucker. Because we tap in with each other with them cell phones in the pen. Even on the same yard. We text each other in the morning. What's up, cuz? You all right? Yeah, cuz, I'm all right. What's good? Hey, I need a pack of cigarettes, man. Get a pack of cigarettes over here to me. But listen to me, man. I knew how to put soldiers around me. The older I got, I put soldiers, young soldiers around me. Did you ever listen to Nationwide Rip Riders or Banging on Wax? I heard it a few times, self-made. I really wasn't, I said this before, I really wasn't too much of a rap fanatic, right? I'm into it now, certain rap. In order for me to like rap, you got to have a good beat and got to be talking about the lifestyle I lived. And I know you ain't bullshit. I'm a Kevin Gates fanatic, but my best rapper is Scarface. I love some Ice Cube. I love NWA. Like some Quick. Like a little bit of MCA. But you got to keep it 100. Tupac fanatic. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe every rapper that's rapping ever lived the lifestyle that they talking about. But I listen to a whole lot of Nationwide Rip Riders and that Banging on Wax. I like Snoop because Snoop keep it crippin'. I like E40 because E40 keep it real. Why buy $80,000 car when you ain't even bought a house yet? That's keeping it 100, baby. Come with another question, man. We've been in there hour and 16 minutes, man. Still ain't nobody in the raffle. That's cold, y'all. That's cold air. I don't know what's going on tonight, man. I guess you're saving it to get drunk on New Year's, but it's all good. It's all good. Mr. Choice, all the main guys you've been down with even now still holding the line down in prison. Or have they flipped? Ain't none of them flipped. They got influence in the cause that they represent, their individual sets. They got influence in those cars. You understand what I'm saying? They got major influence in those cars. When I was in the pen, whatever yard I hit, I had the keys to the Compton car. You feel what I'm saying? You had dudes from Banging on Wax, A-Wall from Kelly Park, Scarface, Landon Johnson, Super on Big Freeze, Franklin Square from Kelly. Yeah, I ain't know them personally, man. You just gave me their name. But I like Banging on Wax a little bit, you feel what I'm saying? I got a homie with a record label, and I hope it come off the ground and be successful. Kaylin, for real, it's like my family. Him and my great nephew is best partners. My great nephew is his manager. I like Kaylin for real. Then I like this brother from the 60s that be singing. I forgot the name of that song, but I like that motherfucker. You feel me? And I like dude from the 60s. I liked it Nip. I like the Snoop, Deuces and Trays. I liked it all that. I like anything that can talk about my life, man. The lifestyle that I live. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers broke themselves for Christmas. You crazy as motherfucker. What about Midnight Star and Loose Ends? Come on, man. A lot of people ain't up on Loose Ends. I know you be knocking that in that coop, though, huh? Loose Ends hanging on strings, baby. They be knocking. They be knocking. Now, when it came to that music, man, like I said it before, the Dramatics, Ohio Players, LTD, Teddy Pendergraphs, Atlantic Star, Norma O'Connor's, the Escorts. My favorite song, man, I'm gonna give y'all a bar, but I want y'all to Google it if you ain't up on it. Go to Billy Paul. He got a song on that, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, saying I'm just a prisoner. Listen to that song. 1974. Listen to that song, I'm just a prisoner. Love the Temporary solo. I know the Compton Crips was definitely bunching DJ Quick underground tapes for the 80s. I was in the pen in the 80s, but I was bumping DJ Quick in the pen. Don't make dollars, don't make sense. I was like one of the first dudes in New Folsom with that cassette. And Looney B and Digital from Villains was Sellies. And Looney B, that was my boy. Looney B used to get that water in the penitentiary, right? Street Code by Richard Jennings. Check my boy Willie Robinson out there. Go my manager, y'all. He tapped in. I'm gonna hit you after this live, Willie. See what it do, what it do. But listen to me, man. Looney them just come to my cell and diligence for diligence. Hey, Bam, let me listen to that DJ quick. Because my girl Poo Poo kept me with all the fresh music. My brother Inch kept me with fresh music. My homie, OBG Raybo, whatever thing I sent to Raybo to send me, Raybo made sure I had it. Then my auntie had a record shop at this time called VIP Records in Raymond Hood. It used to be next to the Knicks on Pure in Vermont. It was a Knicks there, and it was a record shop up in there. My auntie daughter, Kathy, had it. Alexander O'Neal, man, come on, man. Come on, brother. You know I was sprung on that dude, right? What's the girl used to sing with him? Damn. Was it Sherelle? Yeah, Sherelle. I love it, Alexander O'Neal. But I love it, I listened to the Jeff Finest, the Tim Prees. I had major heat. I'm also into jazz, Michael Franks. You feel what I'm saying? Miles Davis. I listen to a lot of that too, man. You understand what I'm saying? Did you have dudes in front of it that put out CDs rapping from your hood, or just that they used to rap for fun? But DJ Aladdin was from front hood. You feel what I'm saying? He was part of that low profile. No, was he part of low profile? I guess with Coolio. Yeah, Aladdin was a rapper, but he wasn't putting the F out there like that. I love the Bloodstones, man. We go a long way back, Wolf. We go a long way back, man. Listen to me, man. Matter of fact, I might watch 5 Heartbeats tonight, thinking about the Bloodstones and the Deals. You feel what I'm saying? But I want y'all to go to Billy Paul, Google that song, Just a Prisoner by Billy Paul. Which Crips said from Compton was Paru's then Crips later. South Africa in the house. South Africa in the house? Hold up, Roger Choice. I'm going to get to that in a minute. He said, what Crips said from Compton was Paru's then Crips later. South Africa in the house. You want to answer to that one, man? Listen to me. Some answers deserve a cash app. You want to answer to that? You got the cash app me, baby. I'm going to give you the answer to that, man. I'm going to give you the answer to that. Was you and Honey Bear on the same yard? Honey Bear ain't just my comrade, man. That's my brother. Honey Bear ain't just my comrade. That's my brother, man. A hell of a genius with that law. Me and Honey Bear had a fight in juvenile hall. I was on Honey Bear, man. I was on his ass. I was a little dude. That's how me and Honey Bear got real tight. But Honey Bear, listen to me. I was in high power when I was fighting my murders. And Honey Bear had the police bring me a care package. And he was a sergeant. Nestor Avenue, Compton Crips. No, Big Bless. I don't remember that. Where that's at? I know what Nestor at. I didn't even know they was, But when the sergeant brought the shit, the sergeant said what the homie little Trey said from Kelly. Because Honey Bear said, man, take this to the big homie over there. When he brought it, he said, who Bamm? I walked into the cell boys. Like, yeah, this me. What's up? Oh, this from Honey Bear. Damn, you a little dude. Little dude with a whole lot of heart, man. Honey Bear ain't just my comrade. That's my brother, man. I done talked to Honey Bear a few times since I've been on these streets. Then offered to send him something. This a cold thing, man. Matter of fact, yeah, I was just telling my boy Fred this too, y'all. Who want to help me send football something, man? I send football packages, right? So if you want to contribute to that, look out for my boy. Whatever you can send. But Honey Bear, that's my boy. I remember him from High Power in the court tank when I fought my high. Listen to me, Mr. Choice. Honey Bear know that law good, and he's with the business. He's with the business. We can communicate it. That's the dude that offered a sense of money to him. The penny. He's like, I'm good, big homie. Because he stay hustling. He keep his hands something, right? But he a legal bigger. He got tight with one of my little homies in there. My little homies trying to come home. Yeah, he a real humble brother. Honey Bear real humble, man. But he still got that beef in him. If a motherfucker want to see it, they can see it. Trust and believe that. And Honey Bear, when he meets somebody from front of it, and he asks them if they know me, he don't just say Bamm. He say my real name. He want to know if you really know me. So if you know your homie's real name, Egyptian Loving, Corey McHenry, I forgot. You got that cook, so you got to have music. You got to have music. I guess the African brother don't want to know. South Africa don't want to know that response. Hey, Lucky man, that's the only way I'm gonna give you that response. So you got the cash at me to get that one. Honey Bear, Far West Rider. In a real way, Solo. I fuck with a whole lot of finished show lines. Big Pup, rest in peace. My only celly I ever had for a long length of time in prison was from Dennis Shoreline. Woody, Marlon Yates. That's the little homie. I love that little dude, man. I love that little dude, man. Can't watch this. Came right home and sent my boy something. Came right home and sent my boy something. Came right home and sent Woody something. You understand what I'm saying? I don't discriminate, man. I ain't when it come to cripping, man. I do not discriminate to that, man. I'm gonna get all Crips they propers. Trust and believe that, man. I don't discriminate when it comes to my people. I don't care where you from. As long as you was a solid soldier in this Crip collective, you're gonna get your proper respect and loyalty from Bamm. And I don't know how to be nothing but loyal to my people. You understand what I'm saying? Honey Bang just my comrade, that's my brother. You feel what I'm saying? I'm chipping in 8-ball football right now, cuz. So thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. Yeah, I want to send my boy something next month, man. You understand what I'm saying? Me and Fred had another lovely conversation. I get a letter from football once a week, y'all. And he needs to come home. These motherfuckers don't want to let my little homie come home. He changed his life. Football has changed tremendously. And he'll be a good fit to be a mentor on these streets, man. He still spread a little wisdom to me and a little loco Mike. Oh, he did that? He did spread a little wisdom to me and a little loco Mike. All right, Roger Choice, I got you. Listen to me, man. My Swahili name is Lil Scorby. Bigger Scorby is littler than me and smaller than me. But he's a warrior. In my eyes, he's a warrior. Great mentor, too. And he from the 60s. My big homie Small was like this, tight as fuck. When I tell you I got big homies and they came from the penitentiaries, some dudes might try to say something totally different about them. But trust and believe me, man. From James Miller to Cutes, Marcellus, Big Ant, Sumar, Scarby, Russell Capers, Chili from Harlem, Russell Capers climbing, Tony Stacy, Sparks, LaVille. When I speak on these brothers, I'm giving y'all the honest God truth on these brothers. And they some solid brothers. They didn't never betray Crippin'. They stayed true to Crippin'. Yet you'll hear a whole lot of other shit behind some haters. See, haters, watch this, man. Whenever a hater speak venom on somebody else, he really trying to hope don't nobody find a skeleton in his closet. Because when you point one finger at somebody else, you got 3 pointing back at yourself. I don't put snitch jackets on people unless I seen paperwork. Then I ain't finna tell the world he's snitching. That ain't my responsibility, nor am I obligated to tell the world that this man is a rat. I'm obligated to tell the people that I know that might be fucking with this dude that he a rat and don't fuck with him. I think Nestor's might have been Chibi Elementary. Never met any, but I saw a few hit up with that. But watch this. I know what Chibi Elementary is. My homie Big Mac had a female on Nestor. I was just fucking with a broad off Nestor from Campanella Park. She lived off Nestor off Compton Boulevard. Christopher Digg, how you doing, Bamm? I sent a small cash out with a question about Park Village. What's the question about Park Village, my brother? Bro, my mama used to play all that when I was 10 years old at 85. That's what I'm talking about. Because I love the music my mama played when I was 10 years old. Sam Cooke. C Riders. C Riders. Oh, C Riders. Y'all better get up on this Sam Cooke, man. The change is definitely gonna come. Christopher Diggs, but I'm waiting on you, man. How you doing, Bamm? You right, because Melly Mill, is little Trey still around? Little Trey from where? What little Trey you talking about? You right, because Melly Mill has said the same thing. Check this out, man. You hear dudes speak ill on Raymond. That's because he rested in peace and they was afraid of Raymond. So they want to make Raymond look like he was this savage type of dude that didn't care about nobody. He was a beast or a bully. He was a beast, but he wasn't no bully. He bullied the bullies. That was a whole lot of sets that was Bloods and turned Crip. Everybody wasn't worthy of being called a Crip, but some people turned Crip under pressure. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. Was Park Village the oldest hood in Compton? It's one of the oldest hoods in Compton. Front of one of the oldest hoods. The first hood in Compton is the Grandies, man. So that's the oldest hood in Compton. That's headquarters. When I started gang banging, the Grandies was headquarters for Compton Crips, man. It was headquarters for Compton Crips, man. Front Hood is one of the oldest sets in Compton, too. And I ain't saying that because that's the one I'm from. You understand what I'm saying, Christopher Diggs? Yeah. But Park Village, old set, the Greenwich, Front Hood, Spook Town. You understand what I'm saying? The neighborhood where the South used to be. I'm gonna answer this dude questioning, though he ignored me. The South lived in the vicinity of us boys. That's Southside Crip over there. But them was us boys over there first. All over in that little area. Some of the Kellys. That was the South. In Hood's old set. You understand what I'm saying? Tanner's old set. They just saw Oak Park. Lantana. But Lantana, thanks for the clarification. Thank you, Christopher Diggs. But listen to me, man. Lantana's a G set, although the majority of the G's was there claiming the grannies. But they Lantana block. You feel me? Marcellus, old man, Chris Neal. You feel what I'm saying? The Front Hood is one of the oldest sets too in Compton. Carver Parks too. You feel me? The Monas. Man, Power Uncle, Gary McGowan was called the governor. Junkie Fred Neal, man, listen to me. LT Neal, Lance Neal, Lionel Whiteside, Alvin Whiteside, them dudes was beasts from the port. Lil Trey from Kelly. Hey, man, I ain't even seen my boy Lil Trey, man. I love to see Trey, man. Trey hooked me up with his sister in the pen, too, man. She used to write me. She was cool with my homie Frank Bamm from the Pocket Sister. Matter of fact, that's who sent me Yvette the Obituary when I was in the pen in Tehachapi. Everybody couldn't walk them yards y'all did. Say it again, Roger Choice. And them same dudes, they walking them yards now because they ain't level foes no more. San Quentin and Old Folsom is not a level foe. And they'll tell you stories about that. Paru Boys is the old hood. For sure, Wolf. Paru Street Boys is the old hood in Compton. Listen to me. Rue Boys, man. Rue Boys, man. I might have didn't like them at first, but you got to give them, watch this, man. You got to give them their propers, man. I call a ball, and strike a strike, man. Trust and believe that. I don't discriminate, man. I'm a realist, man. I'm gonna keep it real at 110%, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. That's where Paru come from, Paru Street, man. Listen to me, man. That's where it came from. Y'all come on with another question, man. I'm gonna give y'all like 5 more minutes, man. Young lady from Kelly had hands, though. Solid dude, though, too. Lil Late, watch this, man. I ain't never seen Lil Late with his squabble, right? But Lil Lay pick a knife up. I'm gonna give my little homie that. Lay pick a knife up, right? Lay didn't like me at first when he first met me in the pen because I knocked one of his homies' wives, right? So he didn't like me. Then he took a liking to me. I had to tell him about how I went in one of his homies, KP, Kelly Pork Seal. KP wrote the dude whose wife I knocked. They wasn't even together no more. And this dude told him, man, this girl running up here to see this dude, Bamm. And when she told me about it, as soon as I came off my visit, I went to KP Seal, man, he was sitting like bricks, wouldn't get off his bunk. I was gonna beat KP ass. Why you in my motherfucking business, nigga? Stay out my business. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck who her ex-husband was. I ain't got no disrespect towards the brother, but they wasn't in a relationship. I love that man kids. I love his ex-wife. That's my best friend today. You understand what I'm saying? And watch this. I didn't take his wife from him. They were separated. Hey, watch this. Rap from Atlantic hooked me up from my homegirl Trees from the Hood. That was her friend, and my homegirl Sean that lived on my street hooked me up. Hooked me up with a fabulous woman. That's my best friend today. That's the cover girl Poo Poo, man. You know what I mean? So I chose to the food to the dude that lost it. Now she living a fabulous life. All right. Peace, Bamm, love and respect. Do you think the so-called Red House, first of all, it wasn't a so-called Red House, it was a Red House on Santa Fe and Pond, next to the store, across the street from the dairy. It was a Red House. Was it a, was the Red House a good influence in Compton? Because it was Crips in there and Tookie ran the Red House. People might not think it was a good influence, but it was good influence based on Charles Shaw, the man that owned the group home, was trying to save brothers' lives so they wouldn't go to YN and all that. So it was a good influence. It wasn't a bad influence. It was just gang members in there. And gang bangers do what they do, no matter what kind of jail environment they're in. Group homes was considered like being in jail. You just on the streets. So it was a good fit. You feel me? It was a good fit. It was a good influence too, man. I watch this, man. After Chucky left the Red House, he came on my street. It was Mr. Shaw bought a group home on my street, bought a house and got it converted into a group home. But group homes was a good influence because it helped dudes get their life together. Some dudes went through the group homes and then never go back to jail. But when you put gang members in any jail environment, type of jail environment, Crips gonna do what they do. They gonna gang bang, man. And when you're in a group home and you on the streets, you going to the same school with the homies you know, you're gonna get your Crip on. You're gonna get your Crip on, you're gonna get your blood on. And that's just what that was. But the Red House wasn't no bad influence, it was a good influence. Bam, I follow Kev Mack. Have you ever met Volcano? I never met Big Biz. I know Volcano, OG Martin from Pasadena. I don't know Big Miz, nor do I know OG Martin. But Volcano, my homeboy. The Monks, man, that's Spook Town right there, man. Volcano, one of them cats, man. My cousin had kids by one of his brothers, Eric Monk. Eric Monk. Come on, man. Y'all come on, man. Didn't nobody hit the raffle today, get in the raffle today, but we all good. I'm enjoying the show. I hope y'all enjoy. We got 46 people in here. Killer Morton. I never met him, Mac Henry. I never met him, Corby. I never met him. But watch this, man. Any person Kev Mack ever interviewed, I love to meet him. I wish Kev Mack could do that thing like he did with AC Bubba and Too Pretty Kenny them. Bring some of us together and we sit back at the round table and chop it up, man. Go down memory lane on some gang shit, because we grown men now. We can laugh at the shit we did when we was kids. I'm OG Baby Crip, man. I love to sit down with AC Bobby Louie and tell his old ass, man, I wish I was big like you. I'd have got on your old ass. And AC had hands. That was my big homie LaCelle people. They was cousins. I found that out on Kev Max show. You feel me? But I never knew that when I was coming up banging at him and my homie LaCelle was relatives, you understand what I'm saying? But I love to see that. Come on, man. It's an hour and 38 minutes, man. Y'all got y'all boy, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm watching the game right now. You feel me? There's 5 minutes left up in this Clippers and the Boston Celtics game. The Clippers better win. I'm a Clippers fan. Paul George, my girl cousin. So I'm a Clipper fan. He ain't gave us a ticket yet, but he better give me one. He was showing them to me last year. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all come on up there with a question, man. Let's make it happen. Don't run from it, run to it. This ain't 8 yard, baby. This how we getting down over here, man. Get nobody into the raffle, but it's still here, man. We gonna make it happen. I hope I answered that question from that brother from South Africa that tapped in, though. Because once I said what I said, he cut a corner, man. Don't run from it, man. Run to it. Y'all come on up in here, man. It's been an hour and 39 minutes, man. Pop with your boy, man. Let's talk about it. I'm talking to y'all and trying to watch the game at the same time. Ain't that crazy? But come with it, man. Throw some more questions at me, y'all. You feel me? Thanks for touching on the Red House. With many stories that's out, you don't often hear people touch on how it affected the youth that came through. Listen to me, man. People might feel it was a bad influence in the community because Tookie When you hear the Red House, you hear Tookie. But Tookie was hard on them youngsters up in there. He ain't just let the homies do what they wanted to do. It's Bitter Dog Bruno older than you. That's my big homie, man. Bitter Dog Bruno, my big homie. Lucky still in the house. That's what I'm talking about. All right, man. I answered your question, though. I answered your question. Was that cool with you? Was that cool with you? But yeah, Mr. Choice, Bitter Dog Bruno older than me. That's my big homie, man. Big Bitter Dog Bruno, a G. That's my big homie, man. One day I was painting the house about 2 blocks away from where he lived at. He pulled up on me and bought me lunch. Jeffrey Walker, what it do, baby? What it do? I see you tapped in. Kenneth Martin was the funniest Kev Mack interview I've seen so far. He hit the jumping jacks. I damn near died. Fred, you crazy as fuck, man. I'm going to check that one out, too, when I get through, man. Later on tonight, I'm going to check it out, see what you're talking about. But yeah, Lucky, I answered that question, man. Thank you, though, brother. But don't run from it, man. Run to it, man. Support the channel. Because watch this, man. Frontliners say ain't out of pocket to ask somebody to cash at me, man. And I'm always ask somebody to cash at me because the frontliners encourage that. My boy Kev Mack say ain't out of pocket for asking that. And that's who gave me the game to the YouTube thing. So support the channel because I'm going to support you. You understand what I'm saying? We're not here wasting each other's time, man. Help the content. You understand? Let's not feed into the trolls and the haters, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fred called that one cold. Did he, Corey? Did he? They want to see that coop, man. You got to send me a still picture of that coop, not a video. I'm going to put your coop on there when you send it. That's one of the cleanest 6'7" vertibles I done seen, man. That motherfucker clean. The right color, the right interior. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Roger Choice, yes, sir. I'm still waiting on you, Roger Choice. I'm still waiting on you. But yeah, man, you see, I'm trying to get a glimpse at this Pittsburgh and UCLA. You know, I had my homeboy son play for SC and ended up leaving SC and going to Alabama and didn't get fucking drafted. I'm mad at the motherfucking Stephen Carr Jr. was a beast as SC, man. Texas and Washington. This is the game I'm watching now, man. The Alamo Bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Is the interview on Kev Mack? Yeah, it got to be the one he telling me about. It's on Kev Mack. You feel me? Go to check it out, man. Go check it out. Y'all didn't want to hit that raffle tonight. Didn't nobody want to support the channel. But we all good, man. I'm going to give y'all about 15 more minutes if y'all come with some cool questions, man. But Roger Choice, I never got that, and you ain't in the raffle. When you send it, you in this raffle, my brother. You know what I mean? Let's make it happen, man. Y'all throw some more questions at me, man. It's an hour and 42 minutes. If y'all can keep me going 2 hours, man, I'm here to stay. I done got tired, but I ain't got tired of y'all. Trust and believe that, man. I can't get tired of the frontliners, man. You can't never get tired of kicking with some real people, man. You get tired of fucking with the fake, but you can't get tired of fucking with the real, man. I'm here to stay, man. Trust and believe that, man. It's popping at your boy, man. Make it happen, Captain. Throw a question at me, somebody. Who want to know something, man? Because I see everybody getting tired. Basically, I know y'all into these games that's on TV. So check this one out. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all game on, man. You on that? I'm gonna wait on you. Before I leave, I want to see if it come through. I'm finna write your name down now. Matter of fact, I already wrote your name down. So let me put what you say you sent it. I put that there for the raffle. You get your name getting put in the hat 4 times. So let's make it happen. Throw a question at me, y'all. Throw some questions at me, man. I love my homie Lil Will for tapping in. Will Uncles did a video on Kev Mack. You understand what I'm saying? His uncle raised me in this crib shit. So watch this, man. I ain't one of them dudes. Bam, you know it's Tookie. Damn. Hey, check this out, y'all. Shouts out to my boy, my big homie, Tookie. It's his birthday. The Montgomery person just said, it's Tookie's birthday. Happy birthday, Tookie. Happy birthday, big homie. Happy birthday. I know his son, Lil Stanley, man, from PJs. Stanley, watch this. A lot of people don't know Lil Tookie is Manpower cousin. Manpower auntie is Lil Tookie mother. My big home grew up Beverly McGowan. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, Mr. Choice. But listen to me. Throw something else at me, man. I'm gonna give y'all 2 hours, man. We got 16 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 2 hours, man. We got 39 people up in this, so it's all good. Do I got my black eye? Hey, watch this, man. I don't even know what me and my girl gonna eat. Whatever surprise she got for us, 9 out of 10, she gonna try to get me in one of them old cool ass restaurants. But I want to go to my auntie house. Last year, man, my auntie makes barbecue pig feet and shit, man. And I told that shit down. You hear me, Corey? I told her, damn, my auntie had barbecue pig feet, black eyed peas, greens, and cornbread. I told that shit down, and she gave me a gift for New Year's. She gave me a gallon of Hennessy. I kept that gallon for about 3 months. My girl cousin came out here from Alabama, and she kicked it with us at the house for like 2 weeks. Some dude she knew, he come by the house, man. When you come to my house, you just can't go to the bar and just pour you a drink. Let me offer you a drink. I got a little refrigerator on the side of my bar. Don't just go to my bar and go in my refrigerator and get nothing to drink. This ain't your house. Let the people that own the house offer you a drink. What hood in Compton had the best lowriders or the best or beat party kickbacks? Hey man, I can't tell you what hood had the best lowriders, right? Because every hood had pretty ass lowriders. But people that had more lowriders that's known for low riding, OG Gangsta, Santana. And Gangsta had some pretty ass, listen to me, some fly ass low riders. But my boy Cool Pat from Mona, flying ass low riders. Cleaning 62 Chevy I ever seen in Compton was Folsom from Mona Park. So I'm gonna say Folsom had to clean the 62, then Lil Terry had to clean the 62. Turtle had some clean ones. I want some chips. Say it again, Willie. That's what I want. Some chitlins too, man. I can go for some chitlins, man. Motherfuckers only like eating that swine. But Bamm love him some pork, y'all. We was talking about that on Christmas. My auntie said, I better leave them chitlins alone. I told my auntie, I said, man, let me share something with you. My mother lived to be 91. My daddy mother died at 103 years old. And they both was eating pork. So I can't stop eating no motherfucking pork. I'm not no Muslim. Pork is good for me. Yeah, that pig might wobble around and shit. But look at that sea. See what's going up in that ocean. You see so much bullshit coming up out that ocean, make a nigga don't want to eat seafood no more. But I love me some chitlins, Willie. I love me some chitlins, man. What do people think that support your channel can do to help you grow your following? They got the answer that themselves, Fred. What do you think people that can support your channel can do to help you grow your following? Watch this. Share the video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Throw a dog a bone sometimes. That's supporting the channel, man. That's gonna help me grow. Oh, okay, Roger Choice, I got you. But I wrote you down, man. You in this raffle. Don't worry about nothing, brother. You in this raffle. But that's what it is, man. We got to. What I believe ain't nothing wrong with supporting realness. There ain't nothing wrong with supporting another brother. I don't support nothing but blackism. I don't support nobody else, man. I wish we didn't have to go to stores and white folks owned it. But hey, shit, we all like wearing Nikes and Adidas and Pumas. We all like wearing Gators and all that. But watch this, man. They ain't giving us no discount in the motherfucking stores. They love seeing us coming up in there, even though they following us around thinking we gonna steal something from them and rob them. But they like what's in the contents of our pockets, the contents of our women's purses. You feel me? So that's what it is, making them for New Year's. Is that right? You making chitlins? You cooking chitlins? But yeah, man, my homie Willie said, I might call Willie and say, get me some motherfucking chitlins. That's my manager, y'all, and that's my childhood friend, straight from the sandbox. Willie Robinson, man. We tapped back in because I was on YouTube. So I got to get care of Mac and Melly Mel. They brought some of my childhood friends back in my life. That's how good YouTube is to me. Me and this dude, my manager, Willie Robinson, we straight came from the sandbox. We came off the porch at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? I love that brother like he my real brother, man. That dude ain't got a good memory. I got a good memory. We ain't forgotten nothing, man. So let me send a shout out to Trigger Dick, Maurice, everybody from that low bottoms, man. Willie Robinson, Lil Donnie, Camido, Bunch. Hope he get better and feeling great. Trigger Maurice, Maury, Jerry Bullet, Squirrel Bullet, P Funk, Dale, uh, uh, Lil Monk, Hoppy, and fine ass Nadine, Lil Donnie's sister, man. That's Bunch baby mama, man. I had a crush on her when I was a kid, man. And Bunch came up with it. Bunch younger than me. Woo, what a trophy. What a trophy. Feel me? I'm gone. 3 of them, y'all. All right, Fred. See you in the morning, man. I'm gonna holler at you. Watch this, y'all. I'm about to tap out myself, man. We gonna bolt the doors on this thing, and I'll be at y'all tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Enjoy your Thursday night. Hopefully the Cowboys will get their win on. Until then, if ain't nobody told you to love you, OG Bamm love you. Peace.